You know, I think the two biggest improvements that have happened for Evansville and really for most of the country is, number one, when people started getting their heat and their electricity from a centralized utility like Sigico back in the day. So they didn't have to get the coal-fired boilers in their homes or their office buildings anymore. We started going to natural gas, which burns a lot more cleanly. So I think that was they did it for their own quality of life, because no one wants to shovel coal and get up in a cold house in the morning and go and get their boiler started and, you know, have somebody that, you know, manually has to shovel coal in the boiler, and it was just a big hassle. So, you know, people went to natural gas or electricity as a convenience, but it also did a lot to, instead of having all these thousands of little chimneys at low levels putting out this amount of smoke, now we had one big power plant with a big tall chimney putting out the same, you know, that amount of smoke. Now, it was still uncontrolled pollution, but at least it wasn't low levels and it wasn't all over town. Now it was outside of town, one big stack. Then about when the acid rain regulations started coming along, and some of the utilities started putting in pollution controls to take care of the particulates and to take care of the sulfur dioxide, that was a big improvement. Then in about 2004, in response to some additional EPA regulations, they had to start putting on scrubbers and reducing their nitrogen oxide emissions, as well as their sulfur dioxide emissions. And that really drastically reduced our ozone. The other big thing that happened was when they took lead out of gasoline. That did a big job in improving our air quality.